Guys, this is Michael Parker, and today I want to talk about my favorite parable in the Bible, which is in Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30. It is the parable of the 10 talents. So I was actually having a conversation earlier, and we were talking about our favorite parables of Jesus, and this is my favorite parable. And the reason why is because in the parable, the master, he leaves, but before he leaves, he entrusts three of his servants with these talents. He gives one servant 5 talents, he gives another servant 2 talents, and the third one he gives 1 talent. Well, when he comes back after being gone for a while, he goes to the first servant. He's like, I invested these 5 talents that you gave me, and now I have 10 talents to give you. And the master looks at him and says, good job, my good and faithful servant. He's very pleased with the first servant. He goes to the second servant. He's like, I took the 2 talents that you gave me and I doubled them, and now I have 4 talents to give you. Again, he's like, good job, my faithful servant. When he gets to the third, the one that he entrusted 1 talent to, that servant says, I hid it and I kept it safe. Here's that 1 talent. And he's angry with this third servant because instead of investing what he had given him, this servant just took that talent and kind of just kept it for himself. And so what I take away from this parable is God gives us the abilities and the talents that we have and the dreams that we have. And he doesn't expect us to just hold on to those and use them for our own personal gain. He expects us to use those. The reason he gave them to us is so that we can use them to better the kingdom of heaven and to expand the kingdom of heaven. And that's exactly what the first 2 servants did. But when we keep our abilities and use them for ourselves or suppress them, don't use them. Some people, they're ashamed of the talent that they have. So we keep it to ourselves and we don't share it with others. And when we do that, we're not fulfilling the purpose that we have been put here to fulfill. And another takeaway from this parable is don't compare the number of talents or that you have with what another person has. You know, he was just as satisfied with the person that he gave 2 talents to as he was with the one he gave 5. They both went out and they took what they had and they used it. For me, this is encouraging because in this day and age, everybody's so set on comparison. Well, they got this and that. I don't have any of that. It's not about that. It's about what you have. God wants us to use what we have to better his kingdom, not be worried about what other people have. I mean, that don't go like being envious and jealous of what other people have. Encourage them, but just know that he gives us each different skills and abilities to help out. So be happy with what God has given you, and use it to its fullest, and fulfill the purpose that God has put you here to do. Um, this has been Michael Parker. That's what I got for you guys for today. I love you guys. God bless. Until next time.